Hello everybody, I'm Thubten Kalden. How are you? I hope you're all doing very well. Um, we are back again for another day of your 15 days meditation challenge with CKSL. I hope you are enjoying it and that you're having a good experience. If you're starting to build up and start a meditation practice, it's not always easy, as most of us know, especially because the mind starts to really fight sometimes against this idea of bringing it home and start to actually relaxing it and being more aware in the present moment. Many people say that sometimes when they start meditating, they feel that their minds is actually getting worse. They start to be with more thoughts or, thinking about different things. But this is actually just because we are starting to be aware of what's happening in our minds. So it's not really a bad thing. So these 15 days, it's actually a great opportunity to build up a practice, or if you already have a practice, to really deep it and dive into it. So slowly, I hope you're all kind of enjoying it, because it's very important to feel joy and really see the benefits and the motivation why you're doing this. Meditation can be a very useful tool in our daily lives, in anything that you do, any type of work you perform, but also for you individually, for your family, for your friends, because just to getting to know yourself and having this time for yourself really helps your interactions with others. So today we're gonna again try to find a comfortable position. I guess you might be already getting used to find a comfortable position, but don't worry. Just really try to see what fits for you. If you're meditating on a chair or just sitting down, just try to find a comfortable position that will take you to the entire meditation today. And if you feel that you need to move or to find a comfortable position right now, there's no problem. The most important thing is, as you might know, is to actually have a straight back, because then the energy just flows easily and the air as well. So also try to find a position of your head that feels comfortable for you, that is not going back or not leaning forward, that is not looking too much down, that is also not looking too much up. Just something that your gaze is just, on the same space in front of you, that you don't need to move that much. And you can try to see how you want to put your hands together. You can either do this with your hands, the left hand below the right hand, or you can put it on your knees. The most important is that you just feel relaxed. Then slowly, we can just slightly close our eyes. If you want to keep it a little bit open, it's up to you, so you don't get sleepy. So then if you do that, if you just leave it a little bit open, just try to gaze at the top of your nose, so just 1 meter in front of you. Just rest the gaze. Don't force it, don't try to see anything, don't try to just stay there, easy, relaxed. Now that we are in a meditation posture, just think about the reasons why we're here, the reason why we decided to join this 15 days meditation challenge. What do we want to accomplish? Why we are not doing something else? So whatever the reason might be, we can just think that we want to do it because we really want to change ourselves. We want to know ourselves a little bit better. Maybe there's something that we specific that we want to achieve, that we are tired or stressed. Something that is not very well in our lives right now. Anxiety, fear, depression, whatever it might be. Not only negative things, also can be because we are happy and we feel that we have the time and space and the wish to actually dive and get to understand a little bit more about ourselves and our minds. And we just think that the same way that we either don't want to suffer or create more suffering for ourselves, and that or that we want actually happiness, find this true everlasting happiness. All other people and all other beings are the same. There's no difference between them and us. In the same way that we want to have food, place to sleep, warm, that we want to have clothes, and that we want to have material goods, and that we want to have friends and family and people that like us. We all wish for that. And in the same way, all beings are the same in wishing the same things. Maybe different people, different things. Maybe someone wants a motorbike, someone wants an iPhone. Whatever it is, it's just this pure wish to want to be happy and not suffer. The problem is that because of our deluded minds, our ignorant minds, we ended up looking for happiness in the wrong places and trying to avoid suffering. But actually we are creating even more. Because our minds have a wrong understanding of how reality exists, how things truly exist. We believe that things actually exist from their own side, existing independently. So we think that because of that, we get attached and avert and get aversion of things. We desire things, we want them for us, not understanding that they are just impermanent as ourselves. So we ended up creating even more suffering for ourselves. And that would be bad enough, but we ended up actually creating suffering for others. Those that are actually helping us and making us happy by giving us food, shelter, friendship, love. So we make a motivation to truly develop our minds to our best potential. So we can not only free ourselves from suffering, but especially that we want to free others from the same suffering, from the same state. But only an enlightened being can actually bring them to this state. So that's what we want to aspire. So we can be enlightened and bring all other beings to the same state, free from all suffering and full of all the potential of the mind, unconditional love, unconditional compassion, generosity, love and kindness. So with these motivations, slowly, just let the mind rest and sync this motivation and we slowly start to observe our breath or the up and down of our tummies. Just observe the in and out of air from your nostrils. If you want to count, you can count one breathe in and one breathe out as one, and then another breathe in and another breathe out as two. Whenever your mind goes away to another object, a feeling, a sensation, a thought, don't force it, just observe it. If you realize that, whenever you realize that you're not paying attention on your breath again, that your awareness shifted, just slightly and slowly bring it back to the awareness of your breath. Just remember that every time that you come back to your breath, that you are aware that you are not meditating, that you bring your awareness back to your breath, that's when you meditate. Force anything. Don't be too relaxed. If you're finding your mind getting sleepy, tired. Just make sure that you are in a straight position. If your mind is getting too distracted as well, just try to close your eyes. Slowly focus on your breath again and again. Start counting. The idea is that you are relaxed. Focus on your breath, but with the mind quite awake. It's not about being dizzy or sleepy, lazy. No, quite aware of the up and down of your stomach, the in and out of the air in your nostrils. You can feel how the air goes in colder and come out warmer. Don't force anything, just be an observer, focus and aware of what's going on. Just make sure that you are in a comfortable position, keeping your back straight. Just bring back the mind into the breath. Let go of any thought about the future or the past. They're just thoughts. They're going to continue coming again and again. Take this time for you. Really enjoy it. Take advantage. Slowly, slowly try to bring the attention to the air coming in and out of your nostrils. Start to feel your lungs, how it goes on, in and out. And slowly, slowly start to relax the posture. Still don't open your eyes. Keep it closed for a little while. Just try to observe a little bit your body. How is it feeling? Check all the parts that are touching the floor or the seat or the chair. And slowly, slowly open your eyes. bringing yourself back. And try to be with whatever you're feeling right now, without judging, without manipulating it, changing it. Maybe you're feeling more relaxed, maybe you're feeling more joyful, maybe more stressed or frustrated. That's all fine. One of the most important things about meditation is to really start developing this connection with oneself, this inner space where we can learn about ourselves, that we can actually interact with ourselves in a kinder, more lovable way. It's this safe space, this safe place where we can actually go, not judge ourselves, not criticize ourselves. So that's one of the benefits that meditation brings. Not only this sense of awareness, but also this space inside of us. And it's there anywhere that you go, all the time. And you can come back whenever you feel like. So that's why this challenge is so important, because it creates this mental habit. So it makes easier and easier to come to this state, into this space, this mental state. So we feel that whatever we have created here today, all the energy, all the effort, the time that we put it here, together and individually, we wish that all of these might be the causes for our motivations to become true, for our wish to really be free of suffering, to find happiness, so we can be able to actually bring all beings into the same state of total cessation of suffering and the development of all the qualities of the potential of our minds. And we dedicate for all those beings that are suffering right now, especially those that are suffering with the pandemic of the coronavirus, directly or indirectly. We also dedicate for all our gurus and teachers. Without them, we would not be here. We wouldn't know about meditation, about being able to actually be free of suffering and finding happiness. So we dedicate for their long and stable and healthy life. We also dedicate for all those people in war zones, conflict zones, natural disaster zones, people that are suffering in many, many different ways. That their sufferings be totally empty right now. They can be completely free from them and find happiness. Dedicate as well all these efforts for all the projects that are helping people, animals, the environment, so they can have all their needs covered and continue helping beings all over the world. And we can dedicate our personal dedications for someone that we know, or some situation that we are going through, or someone is going through. We dedicate that this peaceful mind, this awareness that we have created, might actually help to solve any obstacles, any problems of ourselves and others. So thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good experience. If not, it's also fine. We continue slowly, slowly, slowly. One day we have a good session, one day not so good. The most important is continuity, to really continue practicing again and again until this mental habit just becomes easier and easier, and it just becomes into a flux, into a flow, easily being able to be aware of everything that is happening to ourselves in the present moment. So keep going. There's still a little bit to go, and I hope you guys are enjoying it and having a good time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.